On the spiritual path, on the path of non-dual awakening, we have to ask ourselves this question every single day. Do I want to be free, or do I want to be right? Do I want to be justified? Do I want to be seen, heard, acknowledged? Do I value my thoughts, my feelings, my conditioning, or do I value freedom? Now, almost every single person you meet on the path will always choose their own thoughts, their own feelings, their own egoic identity. But you must ask yourself this question: do I want to be free, or do I want to be right? This world is not fair. This world is insane. The awakened one lives in a way that is unguarded and undefended. Because one knows that I am the light. I am this space. The vast space of awareness does not need to be guarded or defended, doesn't need to justify itself, doesn't need to assert itself. All these things are egoic dances. Now, in some cases, they may be very healthy dances. In other cases, they just may be unconscious, neurotic dances. But we have to ask ourselves on this path, what do I want? Do I want to be free? Or is it more important that I'm right? Because in this world, you'll be wrong often. In fact, when we choose to be free, when we choose a path of awakening, when we're waking up out of the need to be right, we're not so concerned about being right. When we're waking up out of egoic identity, we don't need to guard the ego. We don't need to defend it. We don't need to justify it. We don't care what people think or say or how they behave around us. But when we are in our egoic identity, we care very much. And to the extent that we care about what other people think is to the same extent that we will suffer. So ego is about self-image. Spiritual awakening is about waking up beyond self-image and into the truth that I am vast, spacious emptiness. I am love. Love happily forgives. The ego, it doesn't want to forgive. It wants to be right. It wants justice. It wants vengeance. It wants to be known. It wants to dominate. It wants to be victorious and this and that. But when you know yourself as love, when you know yourself as space, you become very silent in the world without a need to be something big, without this need to be guarded and defended. Because what one knows oneself to be is great freedom. So I'll ask you, do you want to be free? Or do you want something else on the path? And if you want something else, personal growth or a big egoic identity where people worship you and see you a certain way or look at you a certain way, or you want to be in the spotlight, that's okay. But it's important to be clear about what you want. But when you come into contact with a teacher of enlightenment, you might find that individual offensive to your egoic identity, to your personal sense of self. And before you make that teacher wrong, it's important to stop and ask, well, what do I want? Do I want a psychologist? Do I want friends who will constantly validate my ego desires, my self-image? Or do I want a teacher who will question my ego, who will question it, who will offend it? Because that one believes in the depth of your soul. The depth which actually lives in freedom, which is made of love, which is love itself, which is the light. And so I'll ask you, what is it that you choose?